Hey, how's it going, and welcome to Whisky Whims with me, Stuart. Today we're continuing the Cadenhead tasting pack. Today we've got Indiana Rye 5-year-old. Now, if you follow my channel, I don't do a lot of bourbon or rye on here, which is probably a downfall of mine. I should probably expand my horizons, my palate, but there's just too many good whiskey to explore. So yeah, my money gets spent elsewhere. Anyway, an Indiana Rye, I don't know much about that. 5-year-old, I don't know the price, I don't know the ABV, and I'm not looking at the tasting notes because I want to not be influenced by them and make my own mind up. So we'll get down to this and we'll see if it's a Whisky Win or a Whisky Bin. This is number 4 in the series, so yeah, let's get down to this. It's quite subtle, quite soft actually. It's cask strength, this is a cask strength series, but it doesn't really smell like it's cask strength, if that makes sense. It doesn't give me a little bit of a twinge to the nose. There's milky, creamy fudge. There's, like, I don't know if you've ever had these Borders biscuits or cookies. You usually get them in the hotels, the little kind of 2-pack ones, but these ones are the fancy ones that you have to buy in the shop that are dark chocolate and orange. Oh, they're lovely. They're like a crumbly oaty cookie or biscuit in the middle, and then it's been dipped in dark chocolate and surrounded by dark chocolate, and the dark chocolate and the orange just marry so well together. That's what I'm getting in the nose. Yeah, they're fantastic. There's a little bit of ginger spice, and I want to say something like saurine malt loaf, which again is a fantastic delicacy of Scotland. I don't even know if saurine's a Scottish product, or I don't think Borders definitely aren't, but they're just great anyway. I'm just going to claim them as Scottish. If they're good, they must be Scottish. Yeah, this is nice, but it just feels a little thin on the nose. We'll go with the palate, see what that's like. See, there's such a contrast from the nose to the palate with regards to the body of it. The nose felt quite thin, whereas this is quite the mouthfeel, quite thick, quite chewy, quite lovely in the mouth. There's lots of bacon spices. There's yeah, bacon spices. Let's see what else there's there. I'm tripping myself up just because of how chewy it is. Some demerara sugar, that brown sugar you get to tie in with the bacon spices, and also vanilla. We're making something. We're making some sort of cake. There's possibly a little bit of, I feel like there's more ginger there. I get that, I don't know if this is just a placebo effect, but I get this with rye all the time, like ginger. I also getting on this like a toasted sourdough. Yeah, a nice sourdough just cut up and yeah, toasted a little bit. It's quite nice. It's fantastic how nice. I keep saying nice. It's fantastic how thick and lovely the mouthfeel is. So I'm quite enjoying that. The finish is probably medium to long. There's this kind of lasting copper taste that's just left in your mouth after you've got past the thickness of it and the kind of sourdough and all that. There's just this copper taste left in there. There's a little bit of smoke and possibly some charred wood. Yeah, it's quite nice. Maybe getting, I don't know, there was something, a little bit of fizziness there. But yeah, yeah, quite nice. I've enjoyed it. I don't know if I'd buy a bottle, but I've enjoyed it. Anyway, we'll check the, before I completely ruin the review, we'll check the Cadenhead's tasting notes. So, it's 55%. I don't think I would have called that at 55%. I could have easily said that would be 46, 48. I don't think it would have been above 50, but there you go. £45. I don't know if that's good for a rye. I mean, it's 5-year-old. It's a rye, so £45 sounds all right, I suppose. It just says barrel, so I'm assuming it was just done in a barrel, a fresh barrel, or because that's, I'm sure, what bourbon and rye are done in. But anyway, the nose is bubblegum, cola cubes, Parma violets. Yeah, that fizziness that I just got in the end, I could probably say was Parma violets. I get that quite a lot. I wasn't getting any bubblegum or cola cubes whatsoever. The taste, blood orange, old fashioned cocktail, and orange marmalade. Blood orange, old fashioned cocktail. I understand the old fashioned cocktail, definitely. I can taste that now, and whether that's a placebo, that the kind of bitters, and yeah, I can just taste an old fashioned now. That's mental. Blood orange, I'm not getting, and orange marmalade, possibly, yeah. I can see that. I mean, blood orange and orange marmalade are probably coinciding together anyway, so if one should be no, that's not the right word. I'm trying to think of fancy words. Anyway, the two should coincide. So yeah, I wouldn't say I'm getting the orange marmalade too much, maybe getting a wee bit of orange, but I'm saying that's more the old-fashioned cocktail. I can definitely taste an old-fashioned cocktail. That's quite cool. The finish, aniseed, white chocolate, and more orange peel. Yeah, maybe there is a bit of an orangeness to it. Aniseed, not getting a lot of aniseed, and what else did it say? White chocolate. I wouldn't say I'm getting white chocolate at all. I was just getting this coppery taste and that charring left in the finish. I think I'd say the old fashioned's more in the finish now, come to think about it. So we get down to my rating. Would I buy this? Pardon me, I just burped. I wouldn't buy this again, or I wouldn't buy it. It's nice, it's actually pleasant to drink. I need to stop saying nice. It's a pleasant whiskey to drink. It's got a lot of flavours there that you could delve into and experience more and kind of break down, but it's not really something that I'm too interested in buying or going down. I want to stick to my Scotch for the time being, and that's quite close-minded of me, but there you go. Would I recommend it? Yes. I think it's quite tasty. I think there's definitely worth there. And do I think it's worth it? £45. I don't think you'll be annoyed if you've paid £45 for that, because I think it's cheap and I think it's a decent drop. So yeah, if you pay £45 for it, I don't think you're going to be annoyed. So I think that's worth, yeah, it's worth £45. So it's 2 out of 3. It's a Whisky Win. This probably comes third. I would go and say the Fettercairn, the Glentalkers, the Indiana Rye, and then the Glenfarclas. Now that's funny that I would say a 5-year-old rye whiskey goes above a 20-year-old Glenfarclas, but it just does. So yeah, Whisky Win. Thanks for watching. I've been Stuart, this has been Whisky Whims. I'll see you later.